everyone, my name is Julia Boncan and welcome to the Social Talks. Today we have an update of 3 minutes about a headline that's making waves in Europe but also internationally. It's the ban of sales of Apple's iPhones 12 in France. France's radiation watchdog, NFR shortly, has taken a bold step. They've banned sales of Apple iPhones 12 due to concerns about radiation exposure. The NFR found that iPhone 12 specific absorption rate exceeded the limits allowed in Europe. But what is specific absorption rate? Well, it measures how much radio frequency your body can absorb from devices like smartphones. It's expressed by watts per kilogram of body weight, and the radiation from mobile phones, unlike X-rays, can break chemical bonds and cause harm. It mainly causes heating of the body tissue, which can lead to health effects if it goes above set limits. The NFR conducted tests on 141 phones, including iPhone 12 bought from shops. 2 iPhone 12s failed to comply with the EU standards. These findings have led to concerns in France, with 42 sales stopped on various smartphones. Apple, however, disputes these findings. They argue that iPhone 12 was certified by multiple international bodies as compliant with the global radiation standards. They believe that a software update can resolve this issue.
Apple, meanwhile, disputed the watchdog's findings, saying in a statement that the iPhone 12, launched in 2020, was certified by multiple international bodies as compliant with global radiation standards, that it had provided several Apple and third-party lab results proving the phone's compliance to the French agency, and that it was contesting its findings. One man who spoke to Reuters said that he felt safe using an iPhone, adding that he's owned one since his younger years and never had any problem.
But let's talk about the health concerns. The International Commission on Non-Ionizing Radiation Protection sets global guidelines for radiation limits. The NFR found a SAR of 574 watts per kilogram in the iPhone 12 while held in hand or in the pocket. The EU standard for a normal smartphone is 4.0 watts per kilogram.
The European Union has set a safety limit for SAR of 2 watts per kg averaged over 10 grams of tissue. The iPhone 12's SAR was measured at 2.45 watts per kg, which is slightly above the limit. The European Union has established safety standards for SAR values associated with mobile phone exposure, and there have been scientific studies suggesting a potentially elevated risk of certain cancer types due to these values.
It is important to note that international health bodies, including the World Health Organization, have not definitively linked mobile phone radiation to adverse health concerns. So don't panic yet. But they have called for more research. In 2011, the International Agency for Research on Cancer classed mobile phones radiation as possibly carcinogenic, but couldn't establish a definitive link. So what is next, you might ask? Well, the NFR believes also that a software update should fix the iPhone 12, but Apple remains adamant in rejecting the agency's findings. The question now is whether more bans will follow in other countries. But the exciting twist is that while iPhone 12 has some issues facing this ban, Apple enthusiasts have something to look forward with the new and recently launched iPhone 15. That's the latest for today on Francis ban on iPhone 12s. Thank you